Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. You know what appears here is probably one of the best built four-wheel drive vehicles we have ever seen. First off, no expense spared frame off restoration, not good enough. Modified drivetrain with 2 times the power, maybe even 3 times the power of the original vehicle, not enough. Special front and rear differentials that you don't have to do anything about, just use, not enough. But then throw in all of the custom built pieces in here to make it safe, to make it off-road worthy, and the fact that you can add a winch on it right there that has power steering. It has so many features on it that you can't see. You can imagine the amount of money you could easily spend, $40,000, $50,000, even $60,000, and that's why you see a lot of these online that are asking this much, because that's how much these guys have had in it. This person bought this, they put very few miles on it, but they did it about 7 or 8 years ago, so they were able to understand that, you know, the value of trade for the money, and that's why this is such a great deal. It hasn't even been off-road yet. The underneath is like brand new in there. So anyway, let's take a walk around. Let's look at some of what you're getting for your money and see the amount spent. All right, so we're talking right here, 37-inch tires, heavy-duty aluminum rims, Warner locking hubs. This is really nice too because it's very simple. It shows 4x2 right here. You just turn this like this and boom, you're in four-wheel drive. And this is as smooth as silk. You can tell these are all rebuilt and all brand new. What I wanted to do is show you all up in here. If you could come in here, I want to show you braided lines for the brakes. Bilstein shocks. This is the most expensive suspension system and pieces that you can buy. Body looks great. Tires in here. Exhaust is tucked up in the sides. Look at the size of that rear differential. Everything's powder coated, painted, detailed. New bolts, stainless this, stainless that. This is kind of cool too. This is fresh air. Right? You're rolling down the road, you want a little fresh air. Boom. Right? Look at this. This is serious power for pulling other people out, not pulling you out. If you want to pull yourself out, you get yourself a winch. Got a hole here for maybe even a PTO drive if you were able to get some power off the engine. But it's really, really good looking, man. I'm serious. Let's keep rolling around for a second. I just want to keep showing you some stuff on it. All right? These gills here. These are nice also because what these do is the windshield folds down if you want to, and you can put it right on there. All the way around here, you got billet this. Painted stainless in here. Look how detailed everything is in here. All of it's been painted, taken apart, fixed, and powder coated. All right, back in here we got a custom bumper. The taillights put in it here. The hitch that we talked about comes with a car cover, which is right here. But look, this is what I want to show you. This kind of thing, this is what you're paying for when you get this kind of quality work. This is all gusseted at every corner. Up in there, there. There's handles for all the passengers inside. Also down here. But I mean, look, it's an amazing piece of machinery. The fact that you can do whatever you want. I shouldn't say whatever you want because that's my legal disclaimer. But if you get stuck in this, it's gonna be a long time before they find you. That's all I can say. All right, let's take a peek under the hood for a minute. Come on up here. This is cool. So what you can do is, to work on it, this is really nice. It has some bumpers right there. Boom. All right. Look how accessible everything is. But the difference is you don't really need to do anything. Beautiful trans cooler built in right here. Electric fans, all new wiring, dual horns. The exhaust system is it's ceramic coated so that it won't rust and it looks really nice. Electronic ignition. Still got the blower in it for heat and things like that. Look at the mounts for the Bilstein shocks. All of this is new. Got a big aluminum radiator right here, built by, I love to see this. Griffin makes such a nice radiator, and the label's right there too. Anyway, so here you have Chevrolet V8 power with the Chevrolet Turbohydramatic automatic. So you're talking about probably a minimum of 300 horsepower. These were about, depending on the year, anywhere from 120 to 170 horsepower. This is at least double, not to mention the torque that you get from these things. So that's why it's so easy to drive. You're just rolling down the road. But keep in mind too, this is a 1967 Landcruiser. So first off, it's titled as historic. Secondly, no one would know that this kind of power is in there, and this is just so much fun to have. All right, so come on inside here and check some of this stuff out. custom seating front and rear, like a waterproof, weatherproof sound system, full gauges in here. This is nice, the tilt wheel, okay, modern steering column. All of this powder coating in this color is the same for the drivetrain pieces underneath. There's a lot of thought and time. These doors alone probably took somebody a week to make both the doors because they are custom made for this to fit in here, and they look great. So if you wanted to, here's your couple options. You can go ahead and you get a full soft top, which gives you the doors with the zip down windows. You get half doors and the back half of the top, and the top would fold down so that you can put it in the back, take it with you. But if the elements came, or if you wanted to just keep the sun off of you could do that. And with extra power in here, man, you can load this thing up with people. It's already got a place for a hitch back there, and it's ready to go. And it's certainly ready to go off-road. But it's really comfortable inside. You got this nice console here, lots of storage. You got a separate power cutoff switch to keep people from stealing it. You turn that off, boom, you lock this, you take the key with you, and the power's cut off the vehicle, they can't take it. Right, this is kind of cool too, because you have this kind of diamond plate and everything all around here. And this is nice, it doesn't take a lot if you want to. Just go. This is the best thing about these is this. Off you go. You're going free driving with the doors open. This may not seem like a big deal for you, but think about the last time your door was actually cracked open just a tiny bit. People are waving you down, your parents are screaming at you, you know, when you're 9 years old, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Here, you got a full cage around you, you got big seat belts in here, and you can ride around with the door off, man. This is off the hook. The kids love it, the wives love it, the husbands love it. Everybody is on board when you're wide open motoring like this, and this is the only way you're gonna get to do it. Hey, we're doing something a little different today. We're going for an in-car camera ride, all right? I'm gonna tell you why I wanted to do this. This vehicle is so well built, the cage around it makes its structure like an office building. The cage alone is probably the cost of some small cars because every corner has a gusset in it. And then it's welded to the body and the frame is all strengthened underneath. It's powder coated, it's through the floor, it's through the back. It's like its own exoskeleton that you could just hang panels off of it if you wanted to. But the reason I wanted to take you for a drive is because of the modern drivetrain that's in it, the fuel injection, the four-wheel drive system, it drives so nice. It's one finger drive and it has tilt wheel, it's got power steering, it's got four-wheel disc brakes. I mean, it's just over the top build, you know, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. I'm not sure of the amount because I didn't total everything up, but if you tried to restore one of these, first off, you'd spend 20 on just a regular one. Secondly, this custom drivetrain, the wheels and tires, the axles, all that stuff. And anyway, enough of my talking, okay? That makes a nice sound, listen. Put it in gear, and off we go. A lot of these things are so bumpy because they're really short wheelbase. And I just want to take you for a ride for a second just so you can see. I mean, this is one-handed driving, and it is so beautiful out today as well. You can just imagine your kids in the back, another couple with you in the back. You can go anywhere you want to go, man. The four-wheel drive system in this thing, first off, is over the top. Plenty of V8 power, not the original six-cylinder power. Not that that was bad, but this is a whole nother level. Got the gauges on the dash. Check out this, the levo gauge. Inclinometer, however you say it, inclinometer. Show you the incline as you turn, see? And so as this was on a hill or something, you would know at the 45-degree mark, you're probably going over. Anyway, that's our in-drive. Just wanted you to check it out. I wanted you to see how easy it was to work. Looks like a big vehicle, but it's so nimble. It's just amazing. Anyway, thanks. All right, so in closing up the video on this, we talked about a lot of the things that you could see. Let's talk about some of the things you couldn't see. For instance, like the Rhino lined interior. Here you can go ahead and go off-road, go to the beach, do whatever, and hose it out when you're done, meaning it's the same coating that they put in the back of the pickup truck beds. The four-wheel disc brakes, you couldn't see them, but this does have four-wheel disc brakes. It took a lot to get everything to work together, but it works so nice and stops so well, especially when you're creeping down a hill or something like that. The great thing about it is you never have to take this off-road if you don't want to. Just cruising around in it by itself is enough to have so much fun. And the fact that you have this cool seat in back for the kids or another couple, I don't know, just awesome. I love these things, and just, I don't know, I get a little excited about them because they're just way more fun than you should actually have. Take the doors off, go for a drive, and have some fun. Anyway, find a way to get this Landcruiser in your life. I'm telling you, it's a deal of a lifetime. 301-816-1000, and we'll tell you all about it.